Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday, and as usual on Thursdays, we wear black as a way of raising awareness on sexual gender based violence. So every Thursday, along with a lot of women and men around the world, we wear black on Thursdays to raise awareness on sexual gender based violence. And so I invite you to join us every Thursday to wear black and talk about issues around sexual gender based violence so that we, try to change some of the bad things that we've normalized in Liberia around gender based violence. Today's chat is going to cover two topics actually. Yes. And the first topic is on day by day business. Actually, it's the same topic, but it's broken up into two parts. So, day by day business. A friend of mine was bereaved recently, and I was quite, I was feeling for the woman, because she lost her husband. And, it's interesting how much stress, how much extra trauma we find ourselves embracing or dealing with when we're bereaved, when people are bereaved. So many things. One of the things that really gets to me is the demands that people who really have not even been in the life of the disease want to impose on whoever is the widow or the widower or the mother or the father, want to have a say and insist on things that really not necessary. I joke one day that, people that say, oh, they will embalm the body for 25 years. Who now open grave recently to check whether the body that they pay for 25 year embalmment still holding? Who? Like when people say, oh, I want the body, I make it to the body good. 25 years. And then when people are telling you, who can better check to see whether the body is still holding strong after 10 years, 5 years? Nobody does. So why spend all that money? You won't put Louis Vuitton or whatever the pronounces a shoe on the person, Pierre Cardin clothes. Who sees that? Be more present. We should be more present in people's lives. When they're living, contribute to their lives, show concern. The big helicopter funeral, then you're doing all that. Yeah, that's not only for us that are living because the person already gone. Nobody has come back from the dead to say, oh, I saw you're in put me in bronze casket, or the family blanket you put over the casket that was fake flower, that was not real flower, or that cheap. No, all that thing are just for ourselves, And the reality is that when the funeral over, a lot of times we turn our back. We don't go there. We ain't get time. We move on. We have done what we feel we need to do to appease our conscience. It's not even about the dead person. So all that lavish thing that we can be doing all that thing in there, to be honest, it's not all right. Then in connection to that, they mad business. Somebody die. Then you're putting extra burden on the people who already grieving for the loved one that have in the past. Then you're bringing mad story. You can sit on mat for 1 month. The person can be feeding you. Somebody come with 1 gallon of oil, 1 bunch of plenty, and you was now on that mat. They can be feeding you. Then you somebody even says they put my dress you and all. What all that one for? Well, I mean, like why? You get it to the extent that we even go simple tasks to the boat, get small thing, we can't even break it out because your eyeball can just be shining to see who's shaking the widow hand, or the widower hand, or the mother hand, your eyeball and just stretching the day. We are be sending our late in there now, but mobile money, even the mobile money say I can be looking at the phone ping. God. No, we need to stop somebody today. Somebody was telling me yesterday, say, oh, all the norms, the things that we complain about in Liberia, the Liberian norms. You're saying, Brenda, you just talking. These are things that have been happening since time immemorial. So just because it's been happening time immemorial does not mean that it's right. And it does not mean that it should be accepted. And so, Let's be mindful and careful and considerate with a day by day business. Because honestly, yeah, let's prepare for 500 people. We can't feed 500 people for what? 1,000 person. Hey, yeah. Then they in and out, they in and out. You know, I understand that some people come to comfort their bereaved friend, their bereaved relative. You know, I understand that. But some of the expectation, the demands can just be too much. Too much. On families. You know, have a nice little memorial service. Commemorate the person's life. Not need for all that other things sometimes, honestly. But anyway, my own thoughts. Have a blessed day. Chat with Ente ED. These topics are just to stimulate us to keep talking about some of the things that we see that we think are not right, and things that, you know, just shake us up a little bit in terms of how we will move around and about as a society. Have a beautiful day. Stay blessed. Thursday in Black. Stop beating your wives. Stop beating the people cheering in left and right. Stop raping. And stop doing all the things that you know are not right in our society. Let's make Liberia better. Have a blessed day. Chat with Ente ED.